I'm not loving you the way I wanted to. See, I had to go. See, I had to move. No more wasting time. You can't wait for life. We're just wasting time. Where's the finish line? So keep your love locked down. Your love locked down. Keep your love locked down. Your love locked down. Like keep your love locked down. Your love locked down. Keep your love locked down. You lose.
Welcome to the Dollar Bill Show, episode 47. Today's episode of the Dollar Bill Show is brought to you by Raidergate. This ain't no juice, bitch. Get you some. You know, my cousin Mark, when he was a kid, we had that Gatorade powder. Raidergate. In the house. He just put a little bit of that on his chest with some water. And the next day, he looked like Burt Reynolds. Full chest hair. Like a man. Get you some. You know, one of my friends was asking me about that strip club story I told yesterday, and like, man, I forgot to mention too, like, it's not all fucking fun and games either, man. You know, that I thought about that last night. It was like how lucky I am to not be living a life like that anymore. Like, you couldn't fucking pay me enough money to go to a place like that. But that girl that was a dancer there, and I had went to night school with her. I knew her too. And she was the one that started that whole fight, dude. And that's what them Xanax do to you, man. Like who knows what else she was on, but apparently she was like selling all those girls pills and then robbed them back. And then, dude, the next day she OD'd and died, that girl, the next day. And it was almost like God showing me, like, you know, like it felt like he was showing me, like, I give people so many chances, and if they fuck up, then that's it. And because she really did, like, she tried to kill that other girl with with that spike on that stiletto, man. And the next day, she was dead. That town of Jefferson, man, they've took that episode down of The Daily Show on YouTube because it was put up there illegally by somebody, I guess. But, like, I wish they still had that. This dude I grew up with, his grandpa was on there, and I also, the mayor of that, not the mayor, I'm sorry, the sheriff, they made him the sheriff, that guy. Like, he was in hospice with my grandmother, and I spent a bunch of time with that dude as well that was the sheriff of that town, like, at the end of his life. Just, you know, coincidence, like, he happened to be there when my grandmother was there, but he was a real good dude. And, but I can remember they found, like, 6 bodies right there, man, in that junkyard and shit. And, like, and, that dude I grew up with, his grandpa was the one that they was interviewing right there, man. And, you know, anytime that a town is, whether it's like Roosevelt, Long Island, or Jefferson, West Virginia, if the town, Washington, D.C., if it's named after a president, man, you better be careful. It's going to be a bad place. I saw where 2 Mexican girls saved 20 girls in that Texas flood. Silvana Garza Valdez and Maria Paula Zerate, both 19 years old, made heroic efforts to save 20 children at a camp in Texas. As Valdez's and Zerate's situation became more dangerous, they made the selfless act to organize the young girls in groups and lead them to safety one by one. And here you go. These are the same people that the president is trying to deport. And here's one of them that they tried to right here.
My name is Marcelo Gomes de Silva. I don't want to cry, but I want to say that place, it's not good. It's not good. Nobody should be in here. Like, most people down there are all workers. They all got caught going to work, and like these people have families, man. Like, they have kids to go home to, and there's like genuine criminals out there that people aren't giving attention to. They're getting good people that don't deserve to be here. I was one of the translators in there because I speak English, Portuguese, and Spanish, and they would come in there with their papers, and they would say, "Can you translate this for me? Because I don't want to sign something and get deported." And a lot of those papers, I would have to look back at them and be like you're being deported, like they're taking you out of the country. And I would have to watch people cry, like people with kids, like 10-month-old babies. It'd be really hard. I haven't showered in 6 days. I haven't done anything. The only thing I could do is thank God every day, because that's all I would do. I would pray there. I would talk about the Bible to them. Sometimes our lunch and dinner would be crackers, and I would share with the people there, because they're like all 35-year-old men who have kids, and obviously, you know, like they eat more than me. So,
man, you see, like, dude, when I was locked up, they play so many psychological games with you. I mean, that same dude that I said that was like Percy off of the Green Mile, you get out of your cell and get to go in the center of the pod for a half an hour every 24 hours. And in that time, you have to like get your exercise or take a shower. And all it is the center of the room. I mean, and there's a shower over in the corner. And where everybody can see you butt naked, by the way. And so I immediately got out and got to the phone, and like this clown fucking started playing games with me with the phone. I was like, the phone's not working, man, because they can turn the phone on and off from their little thing. And he goes, "Oh, it's not working?" He goes, "Oh, well, push pound 222. And then so I played along. I realized he's fucking with me. And I had to sit there, and then I'm like, that didn't work, man. And he's like over and over, now pound 134, and like fucking all of this different shit, playing games with me, and you have to try to not fucking go crazy. And one day I did, man. I was like, when I get out of here, I said, I fucking challenge you to anything, dude. A fucking spelling contest or whatever you want, man. And I don't even know if he heard me, but it was just like I had enough, dude. I had been in the hole for fucking 60 days. You know what I'm saying? And then their boss, the main one of them, like, he came by one day and they got these little like welfare cookies, just a little fucking oatmeal cookie thing. He took that cookie, man, with the edge of his foot, and he put it on the ground and slid it under my door with his foot, with his fucking shoe, like that. And I ate the motherfucker. That's how hungry I was. But just like that shit lingers in my mind, dude, that you could be like that to somebody, you know? And the bottom line really is that the bottom line really is that the vast majority of the American people, we do not want this. We do not want what this administration is doing to these innocent people that watch our kids and pick our food and build our businesses. We do not want these people hurt in any way, shape, or form. And you are terrorizing and killing them. And this is not what we want. This is disgusting, and this is your own greed. People are literally dying, and children are suffering, and suffering because of your greed. And then you pretend to pray to Jesus. Well, let me tell you something. Jesus ain't buying it, and you might as well be praying to a McDonald's logo, because Jesus cared about how he treated people and how we treat people. The poorest and the sickest people in our society is who helped Jesus. And it's the same way with me. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, you know who helped me when I was getting sober? Tweakers. I lived in 3 different trap houses when I was on my way to getting sober, until I finally got, you know what I'm saying? Until I finally got on my own. 4, actually. I take that back. 4 different people that were tweakers that took me in, and I slept in trap houses. They were the only fucking people that would give me a place to lay my head down at night.